The MK party says it is not in bed with the controversial March and March movement, but at the same time, the party is openly praising the organization and defending its campaign against illegal immigration. So, is this a political distancing strategy, or is the MK party quietly aligning itself with one of South Africa's most talked-about movements? The Umkhonto we Sizwe party, led by former President Jacob Zuma, has clarified that it has not formally aligned itself with the March and March movement, despite expressing strong support for the concerns raised by the organization. Speaking during a media briefing, MK Party Secretary General Sibonelo Nomvalo said the party recognizes the movement and believes many South Africans share its concerns regarding illegal immigration. However, he stressed that the MK party has not officially endorsed or partnered with the movement. Nomvalo said the party supports citizens' constitutional right to engage in peaceful protests and democratic action. He added that the MK party would not stop its supporters from participating in lawful demonstrations organized by the movement. The March and March movement has gained national attention through protests calling for undocumented foreign nationals to leave South Africa. The organization argues that illegal immigration contributes to crime, unemployment, and pressure on public services. Although the MK party insists there is no formal relationship, Nomvalo praised the movement's efforts and said the party sympathizes with its position on illegal immigration.
And we acknowledge the role such initiatives play in bringing these issues to the center of our national discourse. At the same time, we must make it clear that the MK party has neither formally aligned itself with nor endorsed March to March. The national officials reaffirmed the constitutional right of citizens to engage in peaceful protest and democratic mass actions. Therefore, we will not restrict the masses of our supporters from protesting or participating in peaceful marches. The party maintains that immigration to South Africa must be done within the parameters of the law. Any illegal immigrant at this point should seek voluntary repatriation. The national officials meeting discussed developments relating to the Madlanga Commission. The party reaffirmed that commissions and investigative processes must operate independently, transparently, and in accordance with constitutional principles. The party calls for the immediate exiting of Senzo Mchunu as the Minister of Police, because he is still a Minister of Police. The national officials meeting reaffirmed support for the convening of a conference of the Left Council. The party believes progressive organizations of the left, labor formations, and community movements must engage in dialogues regarding the future of South Africa. The objectives of the Council should include economic transformation, industrialization, job creation, land reform, social justice, and taking of state power. The national officials meeting discussed parliamentary processes relating to the accountability and oversight concerning Mr. Ramaphosa. The meeting reaffirmed that no public office bearer is above accountability and that Ramaphosa must quickly vacate office. The national officials meeting expressed reservations regarding the appointment of Magashula Ghana as the chairperson of the impeachment committee. We believe that he was elected by the DA because he's a former member of the DA and now a member of Rise Mzansi, which is the DA with a darker skin. Because the DA knows that he will protect the white media project, Cyril Ramaphosa. The party supports calls by Islamic Republic of Iran for peace in Gaza and calls for an immediate end end to violence and the protection of civilians. The party calls on Israel to issue an immediate ceasefire. We call for peace in Sudan and peace in the northern Mozambique. The party calls on the African Union Peace Mission to turn its attention to northern Mozambique. The national officials meeting expressed grave concern regarding rising fuel prices and their impact on households, businesses, and workers. The officials called for a comprehensive review of fuel levies and taxation measures that increase the burden on the ordinary masses. The party believes that government must act urgently to reduce the impact of rising fuel prices on the cost of living. The national officials meeting received reports from all provinces regarding electoral preparedness. The national officials are satisfied with the progress achieved in strengthening election structures, voter mobilization programs, branch campaigns, and volunteer recruitment. The party resolved to intensify voter registration campaigns, community mobilization, political education initiative, the election party agent training. The MK party is confident of a decisive victory in the upcoming local government elections and restoring the functionality and dignity of local municipalities for the benefit of our people. The party is preparing for a national policy conference in the upcoming weeks. We will explain this one. That is no longer going to be a national conference, but a national policy workshop to discuss and consolidate its policy value proposition for the country towards and beyond the 2026 local government elections. All policy documents for the national policy workshop will be cascaded to provinces and lower structures of the party for inputs, debate, and affirmation. The party will also launch its 2026 local government manifesto soon after the policy workshop, before embarking on a rigorous and intensive electoral mobilization campaign. Umkhonto weSizwe Party exists to defend and advance the interest of ordinary South Africans from all walks of life, and in particular the downtrodden masses of our people who have been historically marginalized by coloniality and racism. It is for the better reason that the party has decided to embark on a national program to highlight and expose the rampant and ever-increasing service delivery deficit in our local government. A series of public protest action will be rolled out the country. Amongst the latter, President Zuma will address the masses in the upcoming court case of the MK Party versus the IEC on the 18th of June 2026 at the Johannesburg High Court. The Secretary General will lead and address a service delivery and anti-corruption marches, in Mzimkhulu in the following areas. In Mzimkhulu on the 5th of June 2026, which is tomorrow, and in eThekwini Metro on the 10th of June 2026, respectively. But we will roll out other marches, service delivery and anti-corruption marches. We'll roll them out to all other metros in South Africa. We'll announce dates once we've prepared all the logistics. Announcements for other mass mobilization activities in other metros across the country will be made very soon. The national officials meeting noted that the party member Mabato Mkwena Zondi has been criminally charged in relation to matters currently before the relevant courts. Ms. Mabato Zondi was suspended on Tuesday pending the outcome of an internal investigation. The meeting further clarified that Duduzile Zuma Sambudla is an ordinary member of the Umkhonto weSizwe Party and does not hold an elected or appointed national leadership position within the organization. The national officials meeting emphasized that official positions of the party are determined and communicated through authorized party structures and designated officials. The party calls upon members, supporters, and the public to distinguish between individual views expressed by members and other official positions adopted by the organization. The national officials reaffirmed the party's principled and unflinching stance on the party discipline and protocol, and on ensuring that all members of Umkhonto weSizwe Party are bound by the Constitution and the Code of Conduct of the party, no matter what position they hold in the organization. National officials jointly undertook a regional consultative program across all 44 district municipalities and 8 metropolitan municipalities in South Africa. The regional consultative meetings, undertaken over a period of 4 to 5 weeks nationally, were intended to establish provincial, regional and sub-regional and ward-based elections task teams across all provinces in South Africa. This demanding and logistically complex project of convening over 50 regional meetings that comprised of delegates from over 100 sub-regions and metropolitan zones was successfully executed and helped to entrench and cement the party's election machinery footprint in every corner of South Africa. Umkhonto weSizwe Party recognizes the importance of selecting credible, capable, and ideologically sound individuals to represent our people within the local government. The organization is going to ensure that local government public representatives who will be contesting on behalf of Umkhonto weSizwe Party are, namely, known, trusted, and chosen by the communities they wish to represent, have the human, compassion, and technical capabilities required to listen to our people and to deliver services that unlock local government potential. They are above reproach and are of good moral and ethical standing in their communities. The leadership of Umkhonto weSizwe Party will be making a public announcement of the candidates who will be representing the party in the 8 metropolitan municipalities in South Africa.
He argued that the movement is targeting people who are in the country unlawfully rather than legal immigrants. This comes after previous reports revealed that senior MK party leaders had met with March and March representatives and were keeping communication channels open while still denying any official partnership. The issue has become increasingly political ahead of South Africa's upcoming local government elections, with several parties taking stronger positions on immigration and border control. What do you think? Is the MK party simply supporting the concerns raised by March and March, or is this the beginning of a closer political relationship? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more breaking political news.